Hey, it's me, writing desk, and we're doing something a little different today. We're kind of doing like one of those get ready with me kind of type of videos. Don't worry, I'm not becoming a makeup channel. I just I want to explain where I've been for the past almost year, and I need something to be doing with my hands while I talk about this. So let's go ahead and begin. This is going to be interesting because I can't see much about why I've been gone. So I also kind of want to talk about the future of this channel. First off, I'll just start with like where I've been, why I haven't made videos. So it started with the top 10 Batman Beyond videos. Batman Beyond episodes video. I was going to make a second half, and my deadline for myself was New Year's, and then that didn't happen. I just got way too busy. I just like lost all motivation to work on it because I missed my deadline, and when I miss deadlines, I just stop having any motivation. So then I did want to make another cooking video, and I was planning to do another cooking video with my friends. But January happened, we didn't have time. February happened, we didn't have time. March happened, we were planning it, we were getting ready to do it. And then COVID happened, and so now I can't see my friends. By the way, the palette I'm going to be using is Glamlight's Cake palette, just in case anyone was interested. I bought this palette during the lockdown because I needed something to treat myself with. I am going to go in with the Purple Frost to begin with. I will say this palette has like, really bad fallout. I'm not very good at doing my makeup. This is not a tutorial. So I couldn't make, like I wasn't able to make the video that I actually really wanted to make. And that just kind of killed my enthusiasm for doing any videos at all. Like I did have some videos planned, and there's one that I might be making soon, but like, my plan just kind of like fell apart, and so I didn't have a lot of motivation. And then what also happened was right at the beginning of the shutdowns for my state, I got a boyfriend. So I started a relationship. By the way, he made me this really adorable bow tie that I'm wearing. I will put a link to his Etsy in the description of this video because he makes really cute stuff. You should throw him some money. I've also just been very busy. Like I'm working from home now, and so there's not really a delineation between work and home life. I'm spending time with my boyfriend. I'm just very, very busy, and it's been pretty rough. I am now going in with the shade Cranberry. Also, I'm just all using the same brush because I'm not good at makeup. But then the other thing is, like, I haven't had a lot of motivation to really work on my YouTube channel either, because this is the real thing I wanted to talk about, was audience expectations. And that is that I feel like I kind of boxed myself into a corner when I started my channel, because I started my channel on Batman Beyond videos. My plan was always to start with Batman Beyond and then move out of that. When I started to move out of that, like I don't really get any views or many views on the stuff that isn't Batman Beyond, because I had like built this audience that like they were here for Batman Beyond videos. And they really weren't the audience that I wanted, because I wanted my audience to be people who didn't really know about Batman Beyond, but instead I wound up with this audience of like DC fanboys, which there's nothing wrong with being a DC fanboy. It's just that all the comments I kept getting were from people like wanting me to talk about DC stuff and telling me about DC stuff. And the thing is, I'm now using the shade Red Velvet. The thing is, I don't actually care about DC comics. I don't really care about superheroes. I just care about Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond is like the only superhero media that I actually care about. And so I want to be like a dick and say that like this isn't the audience that I wanted, but I wasn't cultivating the audience that I'd expected, and it meant that people were like expecting Batman videos from me, and they were expecting me to know about DC Comics, and I don't. And so I just felt like more and more shitty about myself. I just felt worse and worse because I wasn't giving my audience what they wanted. And so I just kind of like, that was a problem for me. I just, I wasn't, I kind of worked myself into a corner where the videos that did well were the Batman Beyond videos, and so I felt like I needed to make more Batman Beyond videos, but I kind of like, I have more like scripts for Batman Beyond videos written, but they're not really what I really, really want to do. I want to do other stuff, and so I just kind of got burnt out really, really easily. And the thing is, like, the videos I wanted to really do were the You Don't Know videos, where I just talked at length about an obscure thing that I liked. But those videos did not do well, and so I just kind of, like, I stopped making them, and I tried to do the BookTube thing, and I just kept trying to do something that would make me happy and still get views, and that just, nothing I was doing was getting views. Nothing, the things that I was liking were getting views. I was getting more and more fed up with YouTube because I wasn't enjoying myself. I was liking my content less and less. Like, I wasn't getting joy out of it. I will say, my Castlevania video did pretty well, all things considered. I am a very small channel. It did pretty well, and I loved making it. I think I don't think it's my best video, but it's my favorite video, and I'm still really proud of it, and I still, like, stand by that one. So it's like I did still get some joy from it. I am now using the shade Guava. Like, kind of a cut creasing, but not really, because I don't actually know how to do a cut crease. But lately I've been, mostly because of my boyfriend. My boyfriend is, like, I love my boyfriend. He is so, there's so much fallout from this palette. I love this palette. It's got an amazing color payoff, but it does have really bad fallout. I love my boyfriend. He is amazing. He is so encouraging. It's like he's been making me want to get back into YouTube. And I've started, like, doing some stuff, but again, it's like, I've got, like, some stuff, like, kind of ready to go, ready to be edited. But it's like, I go back over it, and I'm not happy with it. I do want to keep doing stuff on this channel, but I do have to just admit that, like, if I'm gonna do stuff on this channel, I need it to be for me. I need to do the stuff that I want to do, not the stuff that I think people will expect, not the stuff that I think that people will like. And I just gotta stop caring about views, and I just kind of, like, got to find my own thing again. It's like, I've got to realize that, like, YouTube is not the thing where I get views. Like, streaming, I've got, like, a good audience built up on streaming. I bet you didn't know I streamed. I stream on Twitch. My username is RightEndDesk, just like the username of this channel. Just, I'll link it in the description as well. But it's like, I stream, and I really enjoy streaming. I think streaming is really, really fun. It's a nice way for me to do a thing that I like to do and talk to people and meet people. But it's like, I do want to get into YouTube, but I need to, if I'm getting back into YouTube, that is, I need to, like, just stop caring and just go back to doing whatever the hell I want to do. I'm now just using a ColourPop Build Your Own palette for my bronzer and highlight. I do not do any sort of foundation for reasons that I could get into, but I'll save that for... That's not the purpose of this video. And again, I probably am doing this wrong. But, like, I do want to get back into YouTube, but I've got to, like, admit to myself that it's just got to be, like, a fun project, and I gotta stop, like, thinking about making it something that is gonna just get me a lot of views. Because I'm sure that once I stop caring about views and I just start putting out authentic content, then everything will be fine. And I know I'm probably not using bronzer correctly, don't come for me. I don't care. That's the other thing, is I gotta stop reading comments, because like the comments were just making me feel awful about myself. Moving forward, like the future of my channel. The future of my channel is kind of uncertain. I don't know if I'll do any sort of schedule. I don't know exactly what direction my content's going to go, and it's probably going to be kind of a mixed bag. Sorry, I'm just checking this out. You know, that actually looks really good for me doing this without glasses on. I don't normally do my eyebrows, but why not? I'm probably just going to do whatever content I feel like doing, regardless of if it gets views or not. And so if you stick around, there's going to be a mixed bag. But you need to know that it's like, it's not going to be like DC content. It's not going to be Batman content. It's just going to be stuff that I'm interested in. I want to get back into You Don't Know, because You Don't Know was... I think my strength is in just like talking about things that I really enjoy. But I also do need to like figure out my approach to it, because I don't like being fully scripted, but I don't like going off the cuff. Like, this is off the cuff and I already feel like, this is going to be a terrible video. So I need to like get into the habit of just like giving myself an outline and figuring out like where to go from there. Also, a ColourPop thing. Most of my makeup is ColourPop because I don't like spending money on makeup. And it'll do. Oh, I need to grab my jacket so I can complete this look. There we go. This is as close as I get to Halloween costume this year. It's just not really doing anything this year, obviously. I'd like to keep doing YouTube content. Just, if you are here for Batman Beyond stuff, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't keep doing that. It's not, like, sustainable for me. So I'm just kind of gonna do whatever I want. There's, like, one video that I've like I said, it needs to be edited, but I might, like, redo large parts of it because I wasn't happy with it. We'll see how it goes. Go follow me on Twitch. I'm really active on Twitch. I stream twice a week, and I'm planning on 3 times a week soon. So like, follow me on Twitch if you want. Like, just yeah. Thank you if you've stuck around. Thank you if you stay subscribed after I outright say that I'm not doing the stuff that like most people follow me for. And just stay tuned for some sort of content. I don't really know what exactly I'm gonna do, but we're just gonna see how it plays out, and I'm gonna give YouTube another shot. I guess the takeaway from this video is I'm not dead. I'm still alive, and also I need to make a change. I need to make a change with YouTube.